chat and shit.
Ooh.
Oh, she's back.
Oh, she's back.
Oh, this is the part where I'm in it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it is. Ain't
It's
it?
me.
Is what I brought you here to see.
Beyond light!
Stasis is just a tool.
It's an ice tornado, dude.
That was the sickest thing I've ever seen.
I'm in space! It's freaking
Here you are.
bow.
I'm delayed.
That is very updated.
There you are.
It's me.
So famous!
Baby falling! They're so cute!
How many people are watching this stream? 135,000 people saw your old model, Sheridan.
Yay!
Plus, you know, everyone else watching on co-streams and such.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. There's a lot of people doing that too, I forgot.
Come on!
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, they actually have a
Welcome,
stage.
Guardians. This year we're celebrating our journey with you, whether you joined us 30 years ago or if it just started today. This game is in our blood. The Destiny team is full of Destiny fans. Folks who came here because Destiny was their favorite hobby. Folks who log out from work in the evening and log in to play with their clan.
The team we have today is committed to relentlessly upgrading this game that we all love. We aren't happy with just another mission. Instead, we want to push the limit of quality you can expect in an action MMO with uniquely Destiny experiences like Expunge and Presage. We are committed to delivering the best mission content that you can play in any game with a friend and having the best feeling action game, period.
And this shows through in the passion that we see for Destiny 2. Since we declared independence 2 years ago, the Destiny community has grown by over 20 million new players, and it continues to grow faster than we ever could have predicted. We're grateful to be a part of this amazing growing community that you all have created. You represent Destiny. You help make it better every year, and you are so welcoming and supportive of every new Guardian that sets foot in the tower.
And only a handful of us are going to be up here today. Most of them are in their homes, at their desks, working hard to bring the next part of Destiny to life. It's a huge honor representing such an incredible team and introducing the next chapter of Destiny 2. So, without further ado,
Let's go.
This
Starting time.
is the Witch Queen.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm deafening just.
Truth is a funny thing. Does it live in the world or in the mind?
Oh.
Is it constant or can it be bent? Who decides what is true in this universe of light and dark? There is no greater power. Tell me, little lights. What is your truth now?
No! What?
Hive
Yes.
Guardians? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Savathun is serious. I think she's the most dangerous villain we faced yet.
7 years we've been building up to this moment, and she is finally stepping into the spotlight and showing us who she really is.
That's fucking sick.
What we
That's such
know
sick
about
design.
light and
Also,
darkness is
sure,
proving to be
Arc
really
and
more
Destiny.
complex than we previously thought. There are so many lies, truths, and revelations that we're going to get to in The Witch Queen and the year leading up to it. I mean, we're paying off these narrative threads that go all the way back to Destiny's origins, and we're supporting it with the best content that Destiny has to offer.
Definitely.
Yeah,
And we've
fuck
got a
up with
lot of
fucking
awesome content to show today.
chills,
Let's
dude.
start
That
with the most
place looks
mysterious
amazing.
destination yet.
Savathun's Throne World.
Holy
This is
fuck.
an uncharted wonderland.
This is
with
her
secrets
throne
and
world?
lies.
That's a throne?
She's created a
What?
the surreal and majestic, light-blessed world.
Dread-
Wait, is it a new planet or
It
destination?
overlooks this dark,
Is it a
swampy
whole ass
underbelly with
fucking
this
planet?
lone pyramid ship out there. It's the future world she wanted to
Looks
create,
like it.
built atop the darkness that she
Yeah, I
left
thought she only had
behind.
a ghost
And
because she
Throne
was only a
Worlds, they're
guy,
a
but she's
deep
just
part of
fucking
Destiny
making
lore.
it.
Powerful entities create these pocket
Well,
universes,
stolen
and when
them,
we're
I
there,
guess.
we have to play by their rules.
But now, our own light powers are being used against us. I mean, she has this whole army of Hive that she's ascended to the light and brought along with her. These are the Hive
Sure, it's
Guardians,
their
and they are the
ghost
backbone
thing.
of her new army.
Warp thing.
We've talked a lot. Let's show a little. Let's take the first ever look at the
Ooh,
Witch Queen
gameplay.
gameplay.
Ooh.
Pre-alpha footage.
Savathun, the Witch Queen. Hive god of cunning and lies.
That looks like Deimos on the warfare.
After the death of her brother Oryx, Savathun went into hiding. Not out of fear, of course, but out of strategy.
What?
In her greatest trick yet.
I think mine is a lot less delayed than yours are,
stealing
so I don't know what you're
almost
reacting to.
secrets.
Yeah, maybe.
The one thing we thought she could never touch. The light.
This music is awesome.
I cannot wait just to reach out and just crush a Hive Ghost in my hand.
Yeah, I mean, we've been defined by the light for so long. This is uncharted territory for us. I mean, we're in strange new places. Like the Throne World, it's haunting, but it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. There's a lot to love. There's a few things we saw in the trailer that we haven't talked about yet.
Savathun and her Lucent Brood. This is the biggest threat Guardians have faced yet, so we need to find new weapons to match their power. The Glaive. I love this thing. It's brutal and elegant. It's this new energy weapon with melee abilities, mid-range projectiles, and defensive capabilities. It's our first ever first-person melee weapon, and it is such an awesome tool for the battlefield.
This is so awesome.
The Glaive feels so good. Just jump in and unleash these brutal melee combos and transition right to an energy blast. It's really powerful and has a lot of utility.
So, we've told you about what the Glaive can do. Now let's talk about how you're gonna get your hands on one. These weapons don't come out of chests at the end of missions, and you're not gonna find one roaming around the Throne World. Your first Glaive is not going to be found. It's going to be built.
Yes, weapon crafting is coming to Destiny 2.
Yo!
Now, chasing weapons has been an integral part of the Destiny Pursuit game since the beginning. And over the years, we've added more deterministic paths to get the rolls that you want on guns. Think things like Umbral Engrams and the Raid Chest.
Weapon crafting unlocks the freedom to choose all that and more. It gives us ultimate control over the guns. Now, this is a combat-focused crafting and progression system. That means the more you use these weapons, the more objectives you complete with them, the more you'll level them up, and the more powerful they grow over time. And at launch, here's the awesome thing. You'll be able to craft all Throne World weapons, new raid weapons, and the seasonal weapons. There's just a ton of stuff to do in this system. And the Witch Queen is just the beginning of weapon crafting. We have plans to add more craftable weapons, both legacy and new, throughout the year.
We've seen and we've talked about a lot of really cool features, but let's get right into the meat of it. Let's talk about the Witch Queen campaign.
I love campaigns. They've always been a cornerstone of the Destiny experience. They're rich, deep stories interwoven with big combat sequences and memorable characters. They take us to remote worlds in our ever-changing universe. And so we're putting extra care into the campaign for the Witch Queen. We want you to feel those goosebumps when you step onto the throne world for the first time and come face to face with Hive Guardians.
And every one of the missions has its own unique fantasy. Like, what does it feel like to storm a castle or just go straight into the depths of hell?
If you like games with standalone campaigns like Doom, Titanfall 2, God of War, and Halo, then the Witch Queen is for you.
Oh?
So, in addition to our classic normal mode, Legendary is our tougher, aspirational version of the campaign, where the enemies hit harder and respawning is heavily restricted. So every battle is a gut punch, every boss is a worthy adversary. It's gonna hurt. You might tap out, but if you persist and you get to the end, your time will be well rewarded.
Whether you want to play solo or with a fire team, the difficulty will scale based on how many people you bring. Before we go, one last trip down memory lane. I remember camping out the Predator for Destiny 1 because I just had to have the Ghost. To me, it was like the symbol of Destiny. And if you care about that stuff like me, you're going to want to get your hands on the Collector's Edition because you're going to get a Hive buddy to go up on the shelf with it.
Goodbye, my money!
Wow, that was so cool.
Oh,
I'm
man.
so excited for this one. And that's not even everything that's in there too.
I know. Those are the hero items, and they're, I think, one of the best ones that we've ever done. Collector's editions have always been like this really perfect jumping point to enter the worlds that we build, and actually lifting like in-world objects and putting them in players' hands is just, it's just a good feeling.
We don't just put random items. Everything in there
I will
means
take
something,
a Hive
and it helps
Ghost.
push the narrative.
Anything Hive,
And there might be
I'm
some
taking
puzzles
it.
to unlock in there as well.
So at this point, you can see Savathun has been one of our greatest threats, operating behind the scenes for years.
You may have heard of her brother, the Taken King, but Savathun is the most dangerous being we've ever faced. She's cunning, elusive, she works in the shadows, so in a way, Savathun is new to all of us.
Exactly, and now it's time to finally see this legend reveal herself and change the Destiny universe forever.
But when we talk about the overarching story of Destiny, we don't just mean the plot lines or characters that feature release to release.
Narrative is a guiding force in Destiny, and we're calling on its rich history of world building, bringing that to the forefront and growing it in a bold new direction. So when you join the game today, you'll experience an immediate call to action alongside millions of your fellow Guardians.
During this past year, we watched the results of your actions play out across Destiny's seasonal releases. You've redeemed old foes, brought former enemies to the bargaining table, learned that there's always more than one side to every story, and built alliances no one ever thought possible.
And on the largest scale, you'll experience a vast, living, interconnected world of stories that's striving to a greater end.
We need you, Guardian.
You'll experience this alongside a massive community of Guardians, release after release, together. This is our universe's cosmic purpose. This 10-year journey we've been on since Destiny 1, it's drawing to its dramatic conclusion. The Light and Darkness saga will end. But make no mistake, Destiny 2 will not. We're building not so much to an ending, but more to this transformative moment for Destiny 2's future.
Last year, we announced the Witch Queen and the following expansion, Lightfall.
And now we're excited to announce the release after Lightfall, the final chapter in the Light and Darkness saga, Destiny 2, the final shape.
No!
It's going to be one wild, continuous ride.
Yes, and that ride starts with Season of the Lost. Not only is it the prologue to the Witch Queen, it's your first opportunity to interact with Savathun. But rather than spoil it for you, why don't we take a look?
I don't want it to end.
If we are to survive the coming storm, the tower and the dreaming city must stand united. We are surrounded. A ring of spears pointing inward from the edges of our system. Witch Queen is no less dangerous now than she has ever been. We must uncover whatever secrets she knows with the time that we have.
Is that? Wait. Oh my god, Dreaming City armor.
Light the pathways of the Ascendant Plane and guide my people back to me. There is a malevolent force at work in this plane, Guardian. Your knack for violence is needed. Perhaps with them, I can save us all.
We're rescuing the rest of the. Oh my god! I actually read the lore about the missing thingamajig.
Seasons have gone through massive transformations since
I'm so
Shadowkeep.
sad,
We're
though.
dedicated to creating an evolving, interconnected world that puts your Guardian at the center of the action. We're reaching the end of one journey and the beginning of another.
The days of Destiny's biggest story moments happening in lore pages is long gone. I mean, Mara's return has been hinted at forever, and now it's happening in a season.
Oh?
One of the changes I'm most excited about are the updates to the light subclasses every season in Year 5 of Destiny 2. We're adding aspects and fragments similar to Stasis. We'll be starting with the Void subclass update that goes live alongside the Witch Queen. But the Witch Queen is only the beginning of what's to come, and Season of the Lost is the prologue to that story. It starts off with Marasov's return to the Dreaming City, and with her return, all the awoken technology comes alive.
But the Hive God of War, Xivu-Arath, has reemerged and has Guardians and Mara in her sights. Guardians must forge a path through the Ascendant Plane to save Mara's lost coven of witches before Xivu-Arath can reach them. And to aid you in this task, you'll have the Wayfinder's Compass.
The time is at hand. The beacons shine bright and the ley lines are set in place.
It's an ancient awoken artifact that gives the wielder the power to uncover pathways, secrets, and treasures within the Ascendant Plane.
There's a plethora of new weapons coming, including a suite of legendary stasis guns that will stop your enemies cold.
The armor makes you feel like you're a member of Queen Mara's court.
And no season is complete without new exotics, and Season of the Lost features one once intended for Uldren. Let's take a moment to talk about Trials. So Trials of Osiris is the endgame aspirational PvP activity and more popular than ever. Two of the biggest asks from our community have been adding anti-cheat and adding matchmaking. In Season of the Lost, we're doing both.
We've partnered with BattleEye to soft launch the anti-cheat software when Trials goes live on September 10th. Also, you'll be able to matchmake with groups of players to form fire teams or solo queue by yourself. And we've remixed how rewards are distributed to give all players the opportunity to earn some of the best weapons and coolest armor in the game.
That's right. We're shifting away from winning matches as a primary way to earn loot, and instead, winning individual rounds and completing matches will allow you to earn some rewards. But Going Flawless hasn't changed. So if you want to flex those PvP skills, the Flawless Chest will still be the only place to earn adept Trials weapons and unique cosmetics. All right, so the next chapter in Destiny begins right after this stream with Season of the Lost. Return to the Dreaming City with Marasov and learn the mystic art of wayfinding.
I'm so excited crossplay is going live today.
And today is your first opportunity to jump into Destiny with friends on any platform from all over the world, playing together.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm still sad that there's going to be like a final chapter. I don't know why I expected Destiny to go on forever, but like, I remember seeing this cutscene.
As a company that prides itself on taking care of its employees and their significant others
This
and
is
their
why I love
communities and
Bungie.
those who are in need, it's pretty devastating as we look at the racism in America. And our intention is to do better and to leave the world in a better place. We want to be a part of that social change. Fuck racism.
Yeah.
We don't just stop with the games that we make, but we really utilize the successes that we've seen to be able to give back in an even greater capacity that spans beyond just the gaming industry.
Bungie Foundation, thank you.
Pressing button.
We're live! Destiny servers are live. This adventure has begun. It's awesome to have you here.
SD!
This game is going to single-handedly destroy my social life, and I can't wait.
All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
Okay.
This is going to hurt. A lot.
Oh. That transition though.
This is great. Anyone want a hug?
Yes, I
No?
want to hug.
No hugs.
How do you follow that? Wow, 30 years. And I remember when Halo first launched, and my friends and I completed the entire campaign in a single epic play session. And as the credits rolled, I knew that Bungie had transformed console gaming forever, and that I would be a lifelong fan.
Yeah, it changed how we played games too. I remember getting together with friends for Halo weekend LAN parties. We had so much fun. And 30 years of Bungie games is something special. It's something worth celebrating together. So we're gonna have a party in Destiny 2.
Starting this December, we are launching the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration in Destiny 2. Free for all players, the 30th Anniversary Celebration will offer a new 6-player matchmade activity, secrets to unravel, and rewards that commemorate our long and storied history together.
And that's just the beginning. In addition to the free event, players can also purchase the Bungie 30th Anniversary Pack that includes a new treasure-themed 3-player dungeon set on the Cosmodrome within the fabled Loot Cave. Players will plunder its depths to discover an exciting new Thorm-inspired armor set and fan-favorite Destiny 1 weapons like Izaluna and Thousand Yard Stare. It even has the Claymore sword from Myth.
Purchasing the pack unlocks a range of awesome Bungie-themed armor ornaments and cosmetics to collect, including ornament sets inspired by the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration and Marathon. But the dungeon holds one more secret. The crown jewel of its weaponry is a Destiny 1 classic. Gallahorn is making its long-awaited debut in Destiny 2.
We're going to take its iconic status to the next level. Galley has been carefully updated for the Destiny 2 sandbox.
So, this December, join your friends and collect exclusive rewards during the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration.
But the party isn't only happening in Destiny 2. We've partnered with Nerf Limited to create a functional, dart-firing Gallahorn. We'll have more on that soon.
And that's not all. Here's a look at some of the incredible loot we've made over the years and a sneak peek of what's coming up.
Wow, Lorraine, I can't believe we're celebrating Bungie's 30th anniversary.
30 years.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, look, think of all the games and products that have come out over these years.
Yeah, starting Operation Desert Storm, Pathways into Darkness, Marathon, Myth, Oni, Halo, and Destiny. 7 years of Destiny. It's an amazing journey.
So excited. You know, we have a lot of really cool stuff coming up and a lot of other things in the works, of course, as always. But
Yeah.
I mean, what do we have? We have the fallen captain statue, which is incredible.
And then we have the helmet, the Celestial Nighthawk
That thing
helmet.
is so cool.
Yeah. And my favorite, the Arcadia jump ship.
Yeah, I get goosebumps just thinking about that. You know, it really gives me that nostalgia from Destiny 1. And so I think it's a great way we're going to celebrate not only Bungie's 30-year heritage, but the 7-year heritage of Destiny.
Yeah.
And it definitely gives you the feels.
Man, I'm still sad I didn't get those Destiny boots in the end.
Thank you for being on this journey with us, whether it started this year or 30 years ago.
We've just started talking about the Witch Queen today. You've got our first peek at weapon crafting, our definitively Destiny campaign, the glaive, and a year full of updates to all our light-based subclasses. All of this and more is coming alongside Savathun's long-awaited arrival front and center to the Destiny universe. The Witch Queen marks an acceleration in our story heading towards the conclusion of the Light and Dark saga, and we're so excited for everyone to join us on this epic adventure in the Witch Queen, Lightfall, the final shape, and beyond.
And the Witch Queen's gonna kick off another
And beyond?
amazing year of
Oh my
Destiny
God.
with 4 great
Please.
seasons packed with all of the narrative, events, and rewards that you've come to expect from us.
Honestly,
but there's
Bungie
even more
breaking
coming
my
next
heart.
year than just our new seasons. The deluxe edition of the Witch Queen will also include 2 brand new dungeons to be released in 2022. And we're also going to be remastering another classic Destiny 1 raid and releasing it free for all players.
This means going forward, starting this December with our 30th anniversary event, there will be a new piece of raid or dungeon content in the game every 3 months. In 2022, we will also be adding legacy rotations for raids and dungeons, meaning every week there will be new ways to earn rewards in both the latest and greatest content and raids and dungeons from the past. If you love amazing in-game content, we want to prove that no other game offers more quality and more variety than Destiny 2.
We hope that you've enjoyed a look into the future of Destiny 2. Witch Queen pre-orders are available wherever you play Destiny. Crossplay is live on all devices, and Season of the Lost kicks off today. See you in game.
Truth is a funny thing. Who decides what is true? Tell me, little lights. What is your truth now?
How did she get the light?
The Witch Queen is no less dangerous now than she has ever been. Prepare for what is inevitably to come.
Is that the end?
Hello, Sheridan.
Am I unmuted?
Yes.
So, how are we holding on?
Destiny!
They're not. That's
They
the
just-
thing.
No, but with the final shape, I almost broke my heart.
It was the saga, Sheridan.
The
It's
end
not
of the
like
saga. There's more they're doing after it. They're not ending Destiny. It's not like it might be the end to a couple things, but it's not like the end of Destiny. They'll keep doing shit to the game.
I can hear very fast typing. Let's see, is it on YouTube already?
Yeah, what Ender said, the saga of light will end with Lightfall.
No, it'll end with Final Shape.
It'll end with Final Shape.
Come on, maybe you fucking idiot.
Well, why would it be called Lightfall if it's not the end of light? I don't know.
Well, it's the end of the Light and Darkness saga, so maybe.
Oh my god.
That's for later.
But yeah, Galahorn's back.
I have a feeling that most people kind of knew at any point
They were
that could happen.
100% going to bring that back.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Why is it zooming in on my boobs? Why?
Now, screenshot
Why?
time.
Eyes Luna. Yeah, that's the one I'm excited for. Eyes Luna
Yeah,
coming
Eyes
back.
Luna and 1,000-yard stare.
I'm hoping this is
1K
enough to
is-
bring Julian back. I'm honestly like, with all of those things in the pre-show, I agree. I'm going to turn my music back on now. So I think that's the end of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would
I
be.
think so.
Like,
Unbox. It's okay if she shows boobs, just don't look at them, dummy.
Just close your
oh
eyes,
my
forehead.
god, that was amazing.
Will you be able to sleep anymore?
Yeah, I mean, I'm tired.
The whole thing is up now too on YouTube if you wanna watch more or rewatch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start uploading it, and it'll upload overnight in the same thingamajig. Wow, I'm hoping it's enough to bring Julian back. I would love, as much as I don't know if it actually would work. I would love to get the original Tears of Osiris group back together for like a raid.
You sure about that?
I mean, I don't know about the boys, but
Just replace them easy.
I am excited. That's got me excited now. Chat, what do you guys think?
I was not expecting that emotional
Yeah.
thing in the middle there.
Yeah, they said Destiny 3 would never be a thing, and they'll just keep evolving Destiny 2. So while Thingo might sound like the end, it's not.
But I think I agree with a lot of the streamers there. Like, it's made a lot of friendships, and it's about friendships. And that's what I love about Bungie's games.
Yeah.
But I will definitely be pre-ordering the collector's edition.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
We saw Hive and
I'm still angry at
yep.
myself for not pre-ordering the other the Shadowkeep one, because I really I just want something Hive. If you want to win my
Oh, because
heart,
of the
Hive,
rune?
Yes.
You can't go to Bungie for another 30 minutes anyway.
Is it down?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess it'd be.
Do you have the Hawthorne bag? I don't. I don't have a single collector's edition of any
Everything.
I think.
Everything Bungie's down basically. Just turned everything off.
Yeah.
But I might just go sleep.
I need to be up in like 5 hours, but I don't think I'm gonna get to sleep.
Only because
Not so sure.
I don't want.
It is literally Arc and in the trailer Arc and Destiny, and then the game is Warframe and Destiny.
But yeah, fucking.
I'm interested to see how this
Hive
weapon
Guardians.
crafting goes.
Yeah.
It'll probably just be like you select perks. It'll probably just be like you select parts, and whatever parts those you do give you the perks.
I would say like the parts give it like 2 or 3 different perks, like so it's not always the same.
You know what I
it's gonna be
mean?
random.
Like
yeah, I think it would be like that though. But yeah,
it'd be like that.
it's at least some sort of balanced, I guess. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, you go.
I forgot what I was gonna say now.
Anyway.
I'm so excited that they're bringing in the other tech witches.
Yeah.
Because I was reading when I was reading the lore the other night to find something to fit my new OC in. I was reading up about the other ones, and they had no clue where they are. I didn't realize they were all taken as well, but that's so cool.
I'll be honest, when I first saw those ghosts flying in the forest, I thought they were those things you were talking about the other day, Sheridan, that we haven't seen in Destiny yet or heard of yet.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll still. I hope they still bring them in because like they've only ever been mentioned in the books.
They'll have to
What are
eventually,
they?
right?
They would have to be because, like, aren't they like supposed to be pretty strong? They'd have to be like a step above Savathun and shit, you know?
Yeah, I think they have. I think they'll play a thing
They'll probably-
in
yeah.
Lightfall or Final Shape. I reckon that's what.
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
see.
100%.
One thing I'm really hoping, like, I'm scared because like the whole saga is sort of coming to an end, as they say. They haven't
just
really
start a
brought
new
in
one.
Zevu Arath.
That's this season.
That season the
No,
lost.
but like, they haven't made like, you know how we've got an expansion for like Oryx, and now we've got Savathun, and like, Zevu Arath is like,
Yeah,
part
she's
of the
just not that.
triplet kind of thing.
But like, yeah, she's just not as important, and this season's about her, basically. About like her like trying to do something to the Dreaming City or some shit.
Well, to be fair, she does get the longer season, very least.
Yeah, it is a 6-month season basically.
And also
so...
part of Season of the Hunt as well, so like, you know.
Yeah.
I just
And
hope
like
that
she's
she
already
gets
been
a
here in a
raid
different season.
as well. If we do end up meeting her,
That would be
Either
cool.
that or a dungeon.
Yeah,
I
I'd be
feel
okay
like
with that.
raid's more suited because she's one of the Hive gods. Like,
Unless like the Crota remaster is her instead of Crota, because technically Crota's dead. Whereas
If they're doing it in
Atheon-
order, yes.
Like Vault of Glass, they can do
Because-
timey-wimey stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know how unless I just do like Crota, it's just like fucking Nightmare
Ooh.
Crota, but that'd be cringe.
Oh, what if we don't actually stop Zevo Wrath in Season of the Lost, and she comes back in the Witch Queen, and she's one of the raid bosses there?
oh,
Yeah, it could
That
be a
would-
raid boss
that would
in the
be
raid.
sick.
Yeah. You know what we've never seen in Death? You know it'd be pretty cool? A raid but it has 2 bosses at the same time, you know? Like...
Well, we technically had that with King's Fall, right?
Did we?
Yeah.
Or like sisters. That wasn't really
Sisters.
much. That wasn't really much, but
That
like,
wasn't really anything.
But still, that was
It's like-
it was in a way.
It was, but it
I get what
wasn't
you
at the
mean
same
though. Like
time.
two.
Yeah.
But not
I just
like
realized
2
my
big
chat
health
box
bar
is broken.
bosses. Yeah, it has been for a while. Oryx wasn't 2 bosses. Well, not really. That'd be
Oryx is
pretty cool. Like
Arcs is just
actual
complicated
2.
as hell. Although that was.
That
fun.
doesn't count, Unbox. That's still just Oryx.